barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, man. Silent heroes. Y'all know the drill, yo. But I'm about to go get on the roof and patch up these leaks. Matter of fact, I may do a video and teach some young men a trade on how to patch roofs, man. Because if you live on the East Coast, there's big money in this, man. All you gotta do is learn one thing: how to patch roofs, man. And I'll show you guys. It rained, and one of my tenants has a leak, so I'm gonna go by there and just patch it up real quick. And the patch lasts about 10 years. You know what I mean? It goes a very, very long time. So if you on the East Coast, go watch my next video, and I'll teach you a trade today. You know what I mean? Look at my watch, I got a trade today. Look at my watch, I got time today. Anyways, man, I mentioned this last night on the show, man, but Pookie and Ray Ray didn't save Dennis Hamlin's life. Number 3, man, as we've been praying for number 3 all week. Pookie and Ray Ray, Tyrone, Gladasha, I don't need police officers, because if you don't have police officers, you don't have first responders. First responders will not go into a bloodshed building with gunshot wounds if the police don't say it's clear. Do we understand that? So we don't want police. We got to defund everything, and we get anarchy. But let me tell you something. That man, they pulled his trek out today. He's talking. He has movement in his hands. He has movement in his feet. And yes, I'm making this dumbass racial issue because we got to get back to humanity. I understand what they doing on CNN and Fox and MSNBC and this pro-black warfare conscious community that we have on this YouTube. And like I said yesterday, it's beautiful at halftime and at the end of the game. You see kids playing basketball. When you go to these high school games, they be shooting, double dribbling, traveling, airballing, and no one says you can't play with me, you black. You know what I mean? Ain't no atheists in foxholes. That's what they say. Everybody want their life saved. And I saw a picture on ESPN, which will be the thumbnail. But we got to get back to reality, because the truth is, there's going to be some black doctors that's going to save black lives. There are going to be some black doctors today, literally today, that's going to save white lives. There are going to be some white doctors that's going to save some white lives, some black lives. An Asian doctor. I live with an Asian doctor. 7 out of 10 of her patients are black. She saves lives on a daily basis with preventive medicine and literally saving lives. And God is humanity. And I'm not saying this as if I had to see. It's weird, because in my real life, I don't really have this type of problem or anything like that. But when you go on social media, you get caught up in the conversation. You know what I mean? You get caught up. But the reality is, God is humanity. And if you're an atheist, you're probably not a part of this conversation, but I'm pretty sure you believe in humanity, right? You don't want to live alone, right? I'm sure. So we got to get back to believing in loving humanity. If someone goes to your business, you don't say, oh, you can't buy this product, you're not black, Asian, white, whatever the case may be. But I wanted to make this clear, because this narrative that the D.L. Hughley Democrats are promoting is we got to defund everything. The cops are the problem. No, we're the problem, man, in our own communities. If we clean up our communities, we don't need the police. That's how we defund the police. We clean up our community. How about we talk about that? How about we hold the accountability button? And I'm standing on that, because cops are there after the crime happens. I repeat, cops arrive after. And naturally, because we're human, and human error is a part of it, and the cops that do harm need to be dealt with. Actually, I think they should get double the consequences, like teachers. If a cop breaks the law willfully, if the crime results in 5 years, he deserves 10 years. White cops, black cops, Asian cops, all of them. And silence. You deserve time too if you're silent. But, you know what I mean? We don't have this level of integrity. Our integrity level cuts off when it's a black person. I'm going to prove it. Deontay Wilder said, I want a body. Everyone celebrated it. Skip Bayless drops a tweet. He's insensitive. Everybody in the black universe celebrated that shit. Yeah, Wilder, including me, because I understood the mindset. Go, Wilder, go, Wilder, go. I wasn't sensitive. But you're sensitive over a tweet. The coward culture in the black community is horrendous. And I stand on this, man. So anyways, I'm going to teach a trade today. And I'll be dropping that today. And speaking of Wilder, look, I got both my Wilder sweaters in here, coincidentally. Got this Wilder one, and I got the red one. To this day. Anyways, man, y'all have a great day. Barbershop Conversations. Oh, and another thing. You know what I was going to do, and I didn't do it because I got caught up in the sauce? I was gonna buy that To This Day thing and gift it to Wilder when it went viral, because when I'm gonna give you guys a business tip, and write this down, save this. Whenever something go viral, trademark it. And I was gonna gift it to Wilder because I knew it was gonna be when I woke up the next day, not in that moment. I was in the PR room, but the next day when I saw Rihanna retweeted and I was gonna trademark it and give it to Wilder because I knew he wasn't probably thinking about that in that moment, and I freaking forgot. And then someone else trademarked it because they want to do his documentary To This Day, which I think is genius. Now they got to buy it back from the person that bought it. So if something goes viral, I'm giving you guys game on top of game. Trademark it. I gave you guys 2 pieces of game today. I'm gonna teach you how to. I'm gonna teach all my 19-year-olds, man, fatherless kids with fathers. I'm gonna teach you a trade today that you can make thousands of dollars a month. I repeat, you can make thousands of dollars a month. And you know how much it costs to start this business? Less than $100. Less than $100 to start this business. If you borrow a ladder. The ladder is your most expensive. The silicone is cheap. The brush is cheap. The fleece is cheap. You can start this business if you have a ladder for less than $100, and I guarantee you, you can make $5,000 to $10,000 a month. Hand to God. I'm gonna save about $1,000 today, because after a rainstorm, when you call a roof guy, he's gonna say, I'm busy. And then he's going to hear the anxiousness in your voice. He's going to say, well, I can come tomorrow at 9:30. Barbershop Conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Be back. I'm going to teach my young men how to it don't rain that much on the West Coast, but on the East Coast, after the snow and after the rain, I got you, man. I'll see you guys later. Holla.